Alright, we're trying this again because the phone decided to fall because my system of keeping the phone on is not good. We're here with Tim Golden Fantasy, however you want to say his name.
Yeah.
For all he cares, you could say that he, is just that guy that shows up in 90% of my videos, which is true. If you look back on a lot of the videos, most of them have you in the video.
Yeah, and truth be told, guys, I am coming back to YouTube as soon as I get the full motivation. I have a little bit of motivation because I am slowly starting to come back, but I just lately
it seems like 2020 and this current year, it just seems like the motivation for small-time YouTubers isn't there. And speaking from experience, it's been really hard to come up with good content. Like, if you look at my gaming channel, there's only a couple gaming videos that I've made recently. And, it's just... It seems like the want to make videos for small-time people is just not there.
Yeah, it's just not there. But truth be told, when I start doing the abandoned places, that's gonna be there.
Oh yeah, that sounds like fun. That sounds like fun.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we're on a road trip again, which we don't usually do together. I think the last two road trips we did, one was to Blue Oceans and the other one was to Atlantic. So I still think that's awesome that we got to go and do that self-deprivation stuff.
Yeah.
Self-deprivation or sensory deprivation? I can't remember. It's one
sensory.
Of the... Sensory. There you go.
Let's not get it mixed up because...
Yeah, no. Mixing that up, it's two completely different things. One, you're stuck in a room. The other one, you're floating in 10 inches of water.
Yeah.
Which, again, really surprising that you can pull that off with just 18,000 pounds of Epsom salts.
That felt like angels.
Oh my word, it felt like you were on a cloud. It was absolutely crazy. It was one of those moments that I think we'll never forget. It's well, how could we? It's immortalized on YouTube now.
Yeah.
It's just so impressive that we got to do that. It was expensive, don't get me wrong, but it was so worth every dollar.
Exactly. I wish we had one in town.
Oh my word, I didn't tell you, did I? Blue Oceans is selling off their pods.
Oh, I heard. Wait.
Yeah. They're selling all the pods except one.
Yeah, because well, that's good that they're not closing the business regardless.
Yeah, no, closing down would just be depressing.
Because I seen that, and I'm like, no. And it closed down a terrible day. I'll just say that.
Yeah, it closed down and then it reopened, which was great. I was so glad that they reopened, and they're doing what they can to stay alive, but not a lot of people know about sensory deprivation.
It's great.
It's well worth the while.
Because before I went in, after I went in, I didn't have much comedy before. So after, I've been able to come up with more comedy and just be more active, and yes, I am a little hyperactive.
Hey, that's what you get when you make videos and stuff. You eventually, content just hits you. When it hits you, you gotta make it.
Exactly.
And if you hold it off, you forget about it.
Yeah.
But I think the next road, if your family allows it, I think the next road trip we're gonna do is we're probably gonna either go back to Atlantic, or I might take you somewhere else, but right now I can't find anywhere to go at this very moment.
I just want to find a day when I can go, we'd have to bring, somebody or not, we'd have to, well, if we're going to go to, anywhere around, any other place, I want to take someone with us, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. It'll be a little bit more expensive, but
still, I want to meet your fam. I heard that
you haven't you?
No. Well, I've only met your mom.
Right.
I want to meet your stepdad and of course your sis.
Yeah, she's actually really smart. People hold on. People don't give her credit for it, but she's really smart. For her age, she is very intelligent. She's a great sister. Sometimes she can be a handful, but that's what sisters are.
Exactly.
But I'm not saying that in a bad way, because I know my family watches my videos. I'm not saying my sister's a bad sister. I'm saying that there are times where she becomes a handful and she wants to do all this stuff, and it's like, I'm 18, I don't do this anymore.
But
you
to
know?
be honest, it's what siblings do. It's what siblings do, and I can say that from being a brother.
Yeah, but they're nice people. They really are. As many of you know, I like joking about, oh, my stepdad does this, my stepdad does that. But in reality, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
Like, I can't lie about it. The things he's done for me, like, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have gone to New York. I wouldn't have seen the Statue of Liberty, And then if we never saw the Statue of Liberty, that video would have never happened,
Exactly. And I think your stepdad's just a professional guy.
Oh, no. He's a good guy.
That's what I'm looking at.
When you really get to know him, he's wonderful.
I'm excited to meet him, like, in the future, if we can ever meet him.
I don't know what we'd do if we went back to Atlantic, though. That's the thing. We pretty much did everything there.
Yeah, we did everything in Atlantic, but I love the food places that you took me to.
Oh, they were awesome. They're really good. A lot of people are like, oh, they're not as good as they used to be. They're still good. You still get great food for the prices. It's just incredible.
What was that place across the street from the table?
West Side Diner?
Yes, West Side Diner. Oh. I swear, I can live a lifetime off of that.
Oh, yeah. So worth it. It's so worth it to go there.
Yeah, to be honest, guys, one thing that Gamer Man doesn't fully know is that he's got me into more exotic foods, which is actually really amazing because...
Oh, that reminds me. I found a German restaurant. Yeah. A German restaurant. I found a German restaurant. And it's not that far either. It's all the way in Des Moines. And whenever it's not being a bar, it's really good. It's really good food. I'll have to take you there at some point. It's really good.
Nice. I wonder what they serve there.
Oh, they serve like American dishes and stuff like that, like mac and cheese and stuff like that. The mac and cheese is so good. It's German mac and cheese, so it's really different. And then they have all like the German dishes and stuff. It's in an Irish bar, but some of the stuff they serve is German, some of it's Irish dishes. It's really good. It's pricey, but it's so worth it. I still need to take you. I need to take you to a sushi restaurant that we found. It's pricey. It's very pricey. It's a 4-star restaurant, so it's up there. But it's so good. It's really good. All of a sudden, we're talking about food. But yeah, that's what we get when we make these kind of videos. We don't have like a concept of like what we're gonna talk about making them. So whatever we talk about, it's just off the cuff.
It's pretty much what, in a sense, like I like to consider this our rambling series.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's all it really is.
Rambling's fun. I think I'm gonna start a series on my channel called Rambling, where I just ramble off what I do, what I don't do. It's pretty fun to ramble.
Yes, it is.
Just don't ramble on into where you don't need to be.
Right. Going down certain roads when you're rambling is a big no-no.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we need to travel more. We need to do more stuff together. Because last year it was. I told you how hard it was to find a hotel, right, for that trip.
Yeah.
It was hectic trying to find one. Like I was lucky that I found one for a really low price.
People down in Atlantic, though, are super nice.
Oh, they're so kind. It's almost like stepping into Canada, essentially. It's so nice. I just realized you're ever so... Oh, you're still in frame. I was like, are you in frame? No. You're in frame.
Like, I have to lean in, because if I don't, it's like this.
You know what we need to get? We need to get GoPro strap. We need to get GoPro stuff. And we need to, like, go to an arcade and do GoPro. That'd be awesome. GoPro laser tag. Oh, that'd be so much fun.
Bro.
With the vests, it'd be a little different. We'd have to get a head mount GoPro. But I think that'd be so much fun.
I think if you get like a certain pack, it bundles with the GoPro.
Yeah.
Like Brody has the Hero 7.
Yeah. I know it sounds kind of dull, but it would be kind of nice to go with you to Adventureland. Just you and I go to Adventureland for a day. Like, I've done everything in Adventureland to the point where I've memorized where everything is. You know, but you know what ride I really miss at Adventureland? Log Flume. The log flume. You remember the log flume?
Oh yes, that's the only, like, truth be told, I know I'm kind of a chicken when it comes to taller rides, but the log flume, that was fun.
I loved the log flume, but it was so old, and I understand why they tore it down. But they should have just rebuilt it. They shouldn't have replaced it with the monster. Because, to me, the monster is just kind of meh.
It's overrated.
Like, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad ride. I've never been on it, but I will never go on it. I'm scared of roller coasters. They terrify me.
Finally, someone knows.
The only one that doesn't scare me at Adventureland is the Underground. The Underground doesn't scare me.
Yes.
Because that one's fun. It's more of an adventure than it is a roller coaster, really.
I didn't know that you didn't like roller coasters.
Oh, no. There's a long time ago, when I was a kid, my sister and my brother, who's been on my channel before, my brother has, my sister hasn't, they wanted to take me on the Tornado, way back when. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'd love to do it. Scared me to death. I was mortified of it. Someday, I'm going to go back and I'm going to conquer the Tornado and not get as frightened about it. But I think it's the speed. I think the speed is what gets to me.
Yeah, the speed on a coaster. They go about 70 miles per hour.
Yeah, depending on the road. Yeah, no. Another roller coaster I won't touch is the old Wild West one. That one I won't touch. I won't touch it. It's just... No. Oh, what other things won't I... Oh, I won't do the Dragon. The Dragon I won't do in Adventureland. And a lot of people tell me that the Dragon is very bumpy. For having smooth track, it's not as smooth. Now, I will say, a roller coaster that proved my point to my family was Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. You ever heard of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went on that, and accidentally, and this wasn't on purpose, we got separated. We got into two different trains. I call them trains. They're really carts. But I got into two separate carts. My sister and I got into one, and my mom and stepdad went into another, and he gets off the ride, and he's like, that was uncomfortable. Something along those lines. And I was like, see, now you get it. Now you know why I don't like them. I think that was in Florida. What I'd love to do is I'd love to take you to Florida and take you to Universal Studios. I'd love to do that.
That's where Shelby went. And
Yeah.
yes, she is on YouTube now.
Oh, she is?
Anonymous Singer.
Really?
Yeah. Shelby's on YouTube, guys. If you want to go check her out. Anonymous Singer.
Yeah, but I want to take you to Universal Studios. It'd be great. We won't get all of the extra bits and pieces like the train package and stuff like that. Even though that'd be great to ride the Hogwarts Express, we won't do that. We might go and get butterbeer if we go. I've had butterbeer. It's really good. It's just butterscotch. It's butterscotch cream soda with frosting. It's so good.
I want to get...
But due to reasons that you obviously know, we're going to stay away from a lot of the witchcraft and wizardry from over there.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. You know, of course, we're obviously going to go over there and we're going to take a look, but we won't, like, partake in any of the stuff, in any of the witchcraft, the wizardry and stuff. If we do go, there's one place we're stopping before we go there. I'm taking you to Gatorland. Gatorland was fun.
Okay.
Yeah, I will admit, though, a little nerve-wracking to stand next to an albino gator, but it was fun.
And if we do go to Universal, there is one place that still exists. It's an abandoned building, and I just want to get a side photo of it.
You talking about the Nickelodeon Studios?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen that. I was there. I stood next to the Nickelodeon Studios. Yeah, I was there. It looks beat to hell. I'm gonna say that word and remind me to put it on non-kid friendly, but it looks beat. It looks really beat.
Oh man,
but it looks good. You know they still have the time capsule from there, right? There was a time capsule. It's over in the I think it's over in the Nickelodeon
hotel. Wait, no, they closed that too.
No, it's still around.
It's
still around. It's just limited guests. It's reservation only. You can't just show up and walk in anymore. What's the other places? Oh, I'll take you to Disneyland at some point. Disneyland's fun.
Now that looks fun.
Oh, did I tell you? Okay, I got to tell this story about Disneyland. So we were at Disneyland. My brother, my mother, and my sister and I were at Disneyland when I was a kid, and we went on the monorails, and we wanted to ride in the cab. We wanted to ride in the front of the monorail. Well, the monorail doors closed before we could get to it, so my brother was trying to figure out how to open the door on the monorail, and he thought that the big bar on the door was how you opened up the monorail door, and he ended up ripping off a half of the monorail, and he was like, ugh, and he started freaking out, and then a lady came over with a big roll of blue industrial duct tape, and just duct taped the piece onto the monorail, and she's like, oh, we get this all the time. And I'm like, wait, this is common for people to rip off the monorail? And she goes, oh yeah, people try to ride in the cab all the time, but the doors close usually when the people exit, and people will try and get in, and then we have to duct tape this. So this is common. And I'm like, shouldn't you put up a sign? And they're like, oh no, people eventually figure it out. As far as I know, no one's figured it out. Another thing they have at Disneyland, I forget which Disneyland, I think it's both of them, but they have steam engines. They have functioning steam engines, and I got to ride on them. They're really cool. They're oil fired, obviously. You can't run coal fire in a park like that.
Yeah.
But they're really cool. The one at Adventureland actually depressed me because it's not a real steam engine. It's run by a lawnmower engine. It's run by a lawnmower engine. I mean, it looks like a steam engine. It's got the bell of a steam engine, has the whistle of a steam engine. But underneath the boiler, it's just a small lawnmower engine.
Wait, so it's like the one from the Bling Park Zoo?
Yeah, kinda.
Because theirs runs off like a tractor engine.
The Henry Dorley in Omaha has a real steam engine.
I know.
Oh, I made an accidental cameo when I was a kid. Do you remember? I don't know if you know this, but there was these old DVDs called Lots and Lots of Trains for kids. And in one of the DVDs, I don't know where it went. I think I still have it somewhere. But in one of the DVDs, you see the train from Henry Dorley Zoo going by, and you can see, plain as day, if you enhance the image, you can see me, my dad, and my mother waving at the camera guy on the train. So if you ever find it, you know, if you look really carefully, you can see that I'm on that train. I remember it vividly because my dad has to tell me the story every now and then. But he pointed out that there was a guy in one of the bushes filming, and so we were all waving at him. Did you know my dad was an extra in a movie? Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he was an extra in a movie. If you ever find the dog movie called Schmitty, he's an extra in that movie. In the last scene where they're in the diner, spoilers if you haven't seen that movie. In the last scene of the diner, they zoom in on a shot, and if you look in the back, you can see one of my dad's plaid shirts and his hat in the background. And my family had this little challenge where it was like, my brother Jeb was like, I'll give $20 to whoever can find Dad. And we were all just glued to the movie trying to find him. And we didn't see him until the end, and my dad goes, oh, I was in 3 shots, and you missed the 2 of them. And we were like, what? Turns out he was in one of the scenes where they're walking past a store. Dad walks past the window as an extra when he's looking inside the window of the store trying to find a guitar. And then in another scene, he was sitting on a bench reading, I think he was reading a book. I don't know if that last one's true or not, but he was in 3 other scenes. So yeah, my dad's an extra in a movie. He doesn't talk about it that much, but if you ever find the movie Schmitty, look for in one of the last scenes, and you can spot Dad, Gamer Dad, in the back. He was told by the extras, just come up with something random to say. Don't try and actually like say anything. Worst case scenario, if you can't think of something to say, they literally suggested just say the words "Happy Birthday to You," the song, as like an idea, as like if you couldn't think of something to say. So yeah, there's something funny that you can go find. I'll try and find it on YouTube later. But you can, I'll see if I can find it, him in the cameo shots. It's really hard to see him though. You gotta look.
If we find him, I'll just pause and then I'll just.
And you'll be like, oh, there he is. Oh Oh shoot! What other crazy things? I almost was in a. Actually, I was in a ride breakdown at Disneyland. You know, It's a Small World, where it goes, "It's a small world after all." Anyway, well, that ride broke down while we were in it. My mother, my brother, and everybody. It broke down, and we were like, "Oh, what do we do now?" And the ride just at a certain moment, the ride went quiet. Like they were still dancing and everything. Like all the little mannequins were still dancing, but it was quiet. They weren't saying anything. You couldn't hear anything. And then we looked behind us, and this group was trying to get out of the boat to start shoving the rest of the boats to make it move. And then the ride got running again, and they were like, "Oh no!" I heard one of them yell as a kid, "Oh shit!" And he quickly dives back into the boat, and he bolts in trying to get back in the boat. And I thought, oh, that's hilarious. That's so funny.
That's amazing.
As a kid, that's the moment where you're like, oh, someone's an idiot. That's when you're like, oh yeah, he's stupid. I think we're supposed to park in there or over there. I don't know.
Should be.
I'm just gonna guess. Is this where we're supposed to go? Medical arts parking only. Vehicles only, no skates, no etc. Blah 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 blah. Okay. I think this is right. I don't know.
Yeah, guys, we're just randomly parking in a place.
Yeah, I am scared to death of parking garages because of this car. It is so wide, it scares me. Oh, my headlights just came on. Where the flying kipper do I go? Oh, there's a spot. Is that a spot? It looks like a spot. Oh, no, patient and visitor parking right here. Oh. Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? Are we gonna make it? I wanna say we made it. Alright, we'll catch you guys in the next act. Alright, so we're back to part dos Vidania, whatever that means.
Dos Vidania means be quiet in Russian.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. Well, I mean part dos. And, we have my dad here with me.
And that happens what?
What? We have
You can't say what without...
Anyway, so now we're going to try and do something crazy. We're going to attempt to vlog a shopping experience. This is going to be very strange, but I have an amazing camera
So you're
guy.
making a video right now?
Yes, I am. And we'll be
Who
continuing.
knows?
Well, that just happened.
Shopping with the gamer team.
Yes.
And they, and
What?
also, guys.
What up? Oh, you're
It's
still
gonna be
wearing your
like-
mask.
Oh, yeah. I'm still wearing my mask. I just got done with improv.
Woo!
So, yeah, what I talked about in the first part one. I did improv.
Yep.
Tonight, it went okay. I didn't have no warm-up, so I just went into it. Everybody said I was amazing, but I didn't think so. But that's just my personal preference. Who knows? I actually could have done okay, but, everybody, in my opinion, like, if you have a creative mindset, can think of stuff, and plus, in my opinion, improv can be for anyone that puts their mind to it. Like, I know this comedian in the front seat.
Yeah, me.
Yeah,
I probably would be good with improv.
Yeah, you'd probably be able to do like that.
I don't think I can join improv if I'm not at the school, can I?
I wish you could. They do have, like, different groups that do it in colleges anyway. But,
Well, maybe we'll have to start our own improv team of making skits and stuff on stage.
yep. Just films improv in the office.
That would be fun. Getting to do improv like that would be really fun.
I mean, Just hope we don't get a bad topic. We got a bad topic one time.
What was the bad topic?
Like, I think, oh yeah, it was a car ride. I was the driver, so I was like, everybody sit down! And I had to
Everybody sit down. There's no need for alarm. I just want to let you know that in about 5 seconds we're going to be jumping off Mount Everest. So everybody please remain seated in your spots. Thank you. 4 seconds later. Fairway doing online shopping. Oh, whoa, what's this? This. Okay, this will be the last part of the gamer whatever. Morning.
the gamer banter.
Yeah, that's what we'll call it. We'll give it some title. We'll have to figure it out later in editing and processing. And oh, there's a chair! Oh my God, it's a chair! Ah! Oh wait, no, wait, I know where that chair is. That's my landlord's chair. We're not allowed to touch that chair. So, scary moment. The only way that you can see me is my dash red light, which is awesome. But it really does look like I'm ready to kill someone in this light. Yes. Become. Oh, watch this. Ready? I can do this and then. Woof.
Become another person.
What? What did you just say?
Become another person.
Oh my word, that is such an old reference. I haven't heard that in a long time. This is what you're doing. This is what I want you to do. Understand? Did you just tell me to shut up? Yes, you catch on rather quickly.
Just classical references here. That's what we're known for.
I'm going to be a master of disguise. I want to be a master of... Stop that! I will stop that right now. Mama Cannoli is here. Never call us again.
Insert random Taco Bell radio.
Technically, they can still copyright us for playing Taco Bell radio.
I know.
But if they don't understand what they're saying, we don't understand what they're saying.
All you see in the copyright section is just
Bunch of Spanish. Not being racist, I love listening to the Mexican network sometimes, not because I can understand what they're saying, but just for the look on people's face of like, why are you listening to this? It's so dumb, but it's so hilarious at the same time. Like, they'll be sitting there, and eventually you forget that you're listening to the Spanish network. And that's what makes it hilarious, is because eventually you just completely forget that you're listening to Spanish network. And it's like, yeah, I completely understand what these people are saying. Do you? No. There's like, that's like when I said that all Mexicans speak Spanish, that means that all Spanish people are Mexicans. That's not true, because there's people in Spain that aren't Mexican, you know?
yeah, it's a mixed country.
Yeah.
Every country is mixed country.
This is the most mixed country. Have you seen the race, like the different cultures we have in this country? It's insane.
Yes, I love it. I love our
that's the beauty of America. If we are gonna go down, we're taking every other culture with us.
Yes.
I know that sounds really bad. Oh, I should probably tell you. The pipeline has decided to go completely against Joe Biden's executive order. They're not obeying him at all. They're like, we don't work for you, you work for us. You know, you work for the people. And Joe Biden's like, you can't do that, I'm the president.
Go sniff some children.
You know, yeah, he did that, didn't he? Jeez, what are we thinking as a nation? I got an idea. What? Let's put a bunch of stupid people in power of the nation, and then we'll all sit with our thumbs up our butts. You know, that sounds like a great idea. Let's not do that. Wait, why not? Because we need people who are proactive. But we will be proactive. Doing what? Sitting around. Doing nothing. But we need you to be doing work. Nope. We want to do hard work. Hello, Canada? Yeah, can I come and visit forever? Beautiful thing about Canada, free healthcare. Bad thing about Canada, American dollars are or double value in Canada, and Canadian money is half value in America. That's the only downside to having Canadian money, is that it's half the value of an American dollar. So if you have $1 Canadian, you have 50 cents in America. Really goofy, but it's true. It is entirely true. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out with me today. I think that was awesome. We got to do a lot of crazy things. I clearly look like I have no mouth in this video. But, yeah. Oh, wow. Watch when I unhinge my mouth on the video. That's creepy. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me today. We'll see you in the next video, all right?
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.